G'day guys, still in a follow-up video of my fold-up workbench. Thanks for watching my original video. Quick history, I'm a carpenter by trade, but love doing projects around the house, but don't really have the room here. So just working out of a double carport, I was sick of getting my stalls out all the time, trestles and planks to do a job. It was just too hard. So I wanted a workbench, but didn't have the room for a permanent solid workbench, so I came up with the idea of a folding one. Saw a few ideas of ones that are attached to the wall permanently, but wanted the whole idea of working around the project and being able to move it around and get cars in and out and it being right out of the way. So off a few ideas I saw put this thing together. The wheels are from Bunnings, 14 bucks each. They all break individually, so I'm from rolling and rotating. The outside frame's 90 by 35 structured pine. Legs are 70 by 70, just dressed all round. Tabletop, I'll talk about that in a moment. Now the opening of the legs is a cup head bolt through the external frame with a washer in between, slightly offset, and that just allows the leg to open without bottoming out too much. Just remove the top corners because that was making it foul. To come up with the correct spot, I couldn't really tell you the correct spot. I just come up with it by making up a jig, two pieces 90 by 35 with an offcut with 70 by 70, and just putting a few screws in random spots until it's happy with it. Once it opens, this piece of decking here is just pine decking, 90 by 19, and open the legs, put a square on it until it was true, and then fix the pine to it, which then stops the legs from going any further out. Same again on this side. It's quite firm, but I think it's what you want in a workbench, so it doesn't move around. I then have the spreader bar, which is a piece of 70 by 35, and that sits in a housing of 90 by 19. You've got the first board is set into the legs, get a strength at the bottom, and then the second board is fixed in between those two with a 70 by 35mm housing in it. Spreader sits in, once again it's quite firm, but with that spreader in, it's as solid as a rock. Folding it down. The top is 2.1 by 900. It's laminated pine, 30mm thick from Bunnings as well, comes one piece. Beautiful solid top. That's about 100 bucks I think, so between that and the casters, that's where most of the cost is. But as you can see, it's fully been moved around, it's a good work height. Brakes on, solid as. Just push it out of the way. The connections to the wall is very basic, very simple. It took me a while to think of it, but I didn't want to come up with any hinges or anything. There's literally a piece of oak I had, dyno bolted to the wall. These are just some coat hooks I managed off a job at some point. And they more act as an emergency stop. As the bench comes through, it sits just over that coat hook, and the oak itself takes all the way to the bench. It doesn't really actually sit on these hooks at all. They're more just to stop it from sliding. Having a sort of cup there would cause it to jam and foul as you try to fold it down. Then this is just a bit of pin-up board just to stop it from scuffing against the wall. Up top is the same, just a strip pin board. Then just have a 90 by 35 block mounted to the wall with a cup head bolt through it, washer, and just a simple latch, I guess you call it. Yeah. So it's very straightforward, the system on the wall, nothing special there. And the folding up of it is just as easy as folding it down. Push it hard against the wall, up you go, latch in, spreader in. Done. Please give us a thumbs up if you like the video and I'll make more. Thank you very much.